Today, we're digging into how one of the giants in work management is doing way more than just tweaking its product. No, they're making a huge, fundamental bet to redefine the future of work as we know it.
Okay, let's just start with a feeling we all know. Why is modern work so fragmented, so complicated? You know the drill. You're constantly jumping between a dozen different apps and platforms just to get one simple project done. It's chaotic.
Well, one company is seriously trying to fix that chaos, and they're doing it by transforming themselves from the inside out. So, in this explainer, we're going to break down the three massive strategic bets Monday.com is making on its own future. And this is all coming straight from their latest shareholder letter.
Please like, subscribe, and comment.
Before any company can make huge, risky moves, it needs a rock-solid foundation. You gotta have money in the bank. So first, let's take a quick look at Monday.com's financial health. And wow, that foundation is about as strong as it gets. For the full fiscal year 2025, they're looking at over $1.2 billion in revenue. That's a huge number. But it's not just the total revenue that's so impressive, it's the speed. We're talking 27% year-over-year growth. For a company this big, that is just fantastic momentum. And here's the kicker. They're not just growing, they're growing profitably. A 14% operating margin shows really disciplined, smart execution. This isn't that growth at all costs mentality. This is smart, sustainable scaling. And this trend line, well, it really tells the whole story, doesn't it? It's just clear, consistent, powerful growth. This financial strength is the fuel that's letting them invest so heavily in their biggest strategic bets. So, what's the first one? All right, first up, winning the enterprise. Now, this isn't just about getting more customers, it's about getting the right kind of customers. We're talking the big, global companies. And their success here is, frankly, undeniable. Just look at this. In 2021, they had only 264 customers paying over 50 grand a year. Fast forward to 2025, and that number has absolutely exploded to over 4,200. That is a massive and very deliberate shift upmarket. And here's the impact on the bottom line. Those big-ticket enterprise customers, they now account for 41% of the company's entire annual recurring revenue. Think about that for a second. Nearly half their business now comes from this top-tier group. So why does this shift matter so much? Well, for a few huge reasons. These big customers are stickier. They just don't leave. Their contracts are, on average, 40 times larger. And maybe most importantly, they're way more likely to adopt multiple products, which, as you'll see, is the key to Monday.com's whole platform strategy. But here's the thing. You can't just wake up one day and decide to sell to the enterprise. You have to build a product that actually meets their really demanding needs for security, for scale, and for complexity. And that is exactly what they're doing. They've been rolling out serious enterprise-grade features, things like granular permissions for tight security, batch dependencies for handling massive projects, and an autopilot hub for centralized control. These aren't just nice-to-haves. They are the absolute price of admission to play in the enterprise big leagues. Okay, so this focus on big enterprise customers leads us right into their second strategic pillar, moving beyond being just a single product into a full suite of business tools. The goal here is simple, but it's incredibly powerful. Instead of just managing, say, a marketing team's projects, they also want to be the software that runs that company's customer service team, their sales team, and their development teams too. They want the whole company. And this isn't just some idea on a PowerPoint slide. They're actively shipping this stuff. A perfect example is Monday Service, which just officially launched out of beta. It's a full-fledged customer service tool designed to help teams deliver support at scale, and it's got everything, like customizable client portals. So, the big question, is this multi-product strategy actually working? Well, this chart leaves no doubt. As you can see, in just 2 years, these new products have gone from making up 4% of total revenue to nearly 11%. And that share is climbing fast. It proves that customers are really buying into this vision of a unified platform. And that brings us to the third and honestly, the most ambitious pillar of them all, re-architecting the entire company to become a true AI-native work platform. So what in the world is an AI work platform?
According to them, it's a unified platform that combines their AI-powered products with AI capabilities that can, get this, actively execute work for you. Let that sink in for a minute. It's not just helping you work, the goal is for it to start doing the work.
This whole AI strategy really breaks down into 4 key pieces. You've got Monday Sidekick, which is your intelligent assistant. Then there's Monday Vibe, an AI app builder. You have Monday Agents, which are specialized bots for specific jobs. And finally, Monday Workflows, which injects AI into their whole automation engine.
Let's just zoom in on Monday Vibe for a second, because this quote from their letter is kind of mind-blowing. It instantly turns simple prompts into full-scale, enterprise-grade AI work apps. Just think about the power of that. You just describe what you need, and it builds the software for you. It's incredible. And this isn't some cool demo that might work someday. Here's the proof. Monday Vibe hit over $1 million in annual recurring revenue in just 2.5 months. That makes it the fastest product launch in the company's entire history, and it proves there is real paying demand for these advanced AI tools right now.
So, what does this all add up to? Let's tie it all together. You see, these aren't 3 separate bets. They're one single cohesive strategy. The push into enterprise gives them the big customers and complex data. The multi-product suite expands their footprint inside those companies. And then the AI layer is the intelligence that connects it all, making the whole platform totally indispensable. And all of this leads to a pretty profound question about the future of our own work. As these platforms get smarter and more capable, are we heading towards a future where AI assistants and agents don't just help us with our projects, but eventually they just run them for us? It's a fascinating thing to think about.
Please like, subscribe, and comment.